We completed our tour of the Amer Fort, the video link of which I have given in the description box below. If you have not seen that video, please click on that link to view it. Now we are heading towards our next destinations in Jaipur. After coming out of the Amer Fort and while going to the Jaigarh Fort, we have come to the Pani Meena Kund. This is basically a step well. This beautiful 16th century step well lies near the famous Amer Fort. There is no entry ticket here. You can take your car till the step well site. This is a beautiful little temple just opposite to the Panna Meenaka Kund. We briefly stopped to take a final glimpse of the majestic Amer Fort. Next we are heading towards the Jaigarh Fort. We have started our ascent for the Jaigarh Fort. The fort is situated on the top of the hill in the Haveli range, and the road up this hill is beautiful. From this hilltop, the beautiful city of Jaipur can also be seen. Ticket to this Jaigarh Fort is 70 rupees per head for Indian nationals. For children, it is 40 rupees per head. For parking, if you want to take your car to the top of the fort, they charge you 100 per vehicle, and if you want to leave the car in the parking lot at the entrance, they charge you 20 rupees. I would suggest you, if you have problems in walking, or if you are having senior citizens with you or people who have problems in walking, take your car to the top of the fort and see the places. First, we have come to the Jayavan cannon, which was manufactured in the fort precincts and was then the world's largest cannon on wheels. The Jaigarh Fort provides an excellent view of the Aravalli Hills and the Amer Fort down below. The fort, rugged and similar in the structural design of the Amer Fort, is also known as Victory Fort. It has a length of 3 kilometers along the north-south direction and a width of 1 kilometer. Jaigarh Fort and Amer Fort are connected by subterranean passages and considered as one complex. The Jaigarh Fort is highly fortified with thick walls of red sandstone. There are two temples within the fort precincts. One is the Ram Harihar temple of the 10th century and the other one is the Kal Bhairav temple of the 12th century. This is the Jaigarh restaurant, inside which we are having our lunch. After that, we'll move out for the Jaipur City Palace. For our lunch, we are having the famous Lal Mas of Rajasthan with tandoori roti. The beautiful Aravalli range as seen from the fort. After touring the Jaigarh Fort, it was time for us to go to the Jaipur City Palace. On our way to the City Palace, it started raining heavily. We were stuck inside our car for almost 25 minutes in this heavy rain and hailstorm. After the rain stopped, it was now our turn to enter the Jaipur City Palace. The City Palace was established at the same time as the city of Jaipur by Maharaja Sawai Jai Singh II. The Jaipur City Palace is a unique and special complex of several courtyards, buildings, pavilions, gardens and temples. The most prominent and most visited structures in the complex are the Chandra Mahal, Mubarak Mahal, Sri Govind Dev Temple and the City Palace Museum. We have come to the City Palace in Jaipur. Here tickets are 200 rupees for every Indian and there is a reduction of 100 rupees. So for senior citizens you get to pay 100 rupees, but you have to show valid ID cards for that, and for children it is 100 rupees. Also there is a parking fee outside the City Palace. For every vehicle they charge rupees 80. The elegant Mubarak Mahal now houses the museum's textile gallery on the ground floor. Photography was not allowed inside. Next we entered the Diwani Khas, or the hall of private audience, where the ruler could hold court with the officials and nobles of the kingdom in a more private, intimate space than the grand spaces of the Sabha Nivas in the next courtyard, which was open to more people. Today it continues to be used for royal festivals and celebrations like Dasera. There is also the magnificent Sabha Nivas, or the Diwani Arm, which is modelled on the lines of the Mughal Hall of Audience, is a hall of public audience. However, photography inside the Sabha Nivas or the Diwani Arm is strictly prohibited. This is the Peacock Gate with motifs of peacocks on the doorway representing autumn and dedicated to Lord Vishnu. After completing our tour of the Jaipur City Palace, we came out and saw this wonderful view of hundreds of birds flying in groups after the heavy rains. Now it was time for us to head to our next destination. Next we visited the Hawa Mahal, or the Palace of Winds. We took some pictures from the front by parking our car on the opposite side of the road. Just by looking at the buildings on the two sides of the road, you can very well understand why Jaipur is called the Pink City. Truly beautiful. Then we saw the Albert Hall Museum. This too we saw from the outside. The structure is so impressive and beautiful. If you like this video, then please click the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also share this video with others who like to travel and explore new places.